And I'm here to stop you. What happened?
You're already too late. I already lost thanks to those stupid rabbits. You know what? Sonic, I'm having a bad day. I'm gonna go get a baguette. A baguette, because it's Begonia. See you later. And I gotta go pick up Orbot. He's messing around with Tails at the university right now, doing his Tails Tube thing.
Huh? Rabbit? Maybe Cream's in the area? Should probably go say hi. See how she's doing. She's probably here with Vanilla.
I don't care that it's free. I said, take the gluten out the bread. I don't want that gluten.
Oh, hey,
I don't
Gunther.
know what it is. I don't want it.
Dealing with business again? Okay. Well, you know, I'll keep watching your store while you're on break. Wah. Yeah. All right, go on off, bud. Oh. That penguin, am I right?
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. You look
He was
familiar.
trying to sell me this gluten-free thing. I don't care if the gluten is free. Huh?
You look a little familiar.
You also look familiar. Have I met you before?
I don't think so. I can't put my finger on it, but you seem awfully familiar.
You must have heard me. You must have heard about me from the hereabouts. I'm pretty popular, you know.
Pretty popular. Were you?
Uh-huh.
Question: were you the one who put Eggster in his place back over there?
Yeah. That was a little weird that it was a robot and not some monster. I'm usually used to fighting monsters.
So you're new around here.
That's why this place didn't seem familiar to me.
Well, I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Ha! Feels. I'm Feels the rabbit.
Feels. Yeah, your name is definitely ringing a bell, bud.
Your handshaking for too long.
I do that some of the time. But on other terms, nice kicks, though.
Thank you! I got them myself.
So you're pretty much a runner, I could tell.
Mm-hmm. That's what I do.
How fast are you?
I'm fastest one in my place.
Fastest? Had to probably put that to a test.
Are you trying to test me? The great Feels?
Well, usually, I'm known as Sonic the Hedgehog, fastest thing alive, hero of Earth.
Never heard of you in my life.
I've never heard of anybody who's called Feels.
Well, that's surprising considering I'm dating Madonna.
Madonna?
Everybody knows about her. Yeah, she's great, ain't she?
Madonna, blonde-haired lady, right?
As her?
Tall? Red dress? I used to date her, man!
Huh. I never remembered her talking about an ex-boyfriend.
That's kinda awkward. So you said you're not pretty much around here. You probably on one of the other islands, like, I don't know, Green Hill, probably? Or West Side Island?
Green Hill? Green Hill sparks familiar, but I can't necessarily put my finger on what.
So, what do you usually do? You said you, run around and stuff, but do you stop any big baddies?
I run around, I fight monsters, and I save little critters from being in trouble.
Hey, same here.
Sometimes I like to pick things up with my ears and throw them at people.
Huh. I usually spin dash into my, bad guys I usually verse. I usually verse robots on the occasion. Eggster, who you saw probably a minute ago, puts little animals into robots, and I crack them open to free them from their little prison and try to get everything back to normal.
Ah, so you break apart soda cans.
Pretty much. A bunch of trash cans.
Well, that sounds somewhat as interesting as fighting monsters.
I don't know why. You seem oddly familiar to me. Like I've seen you before.
Perhaps you've seen me in a poster.
No, I've never seen you on a poster before. I would have remembered
Ah,
that.
damn it. Ah, dang it.
Where do I know you from? I definitely know I've known you from somewhere. Does SEGA headquarters sound familiar?
That does sound familiar. Very familiar.
I'm trying to think. Where do I remember you from?
I remember I was going to be their head mascot before they ended up getting some new guy.
Head mascot. You're the prototype!
Proto what?
Not proto. Well, you were, now I understand. You're, okay, this is gonna sound awkward, and this is gonna sound weird. I'm you.
Are you tripping?
I'm not tripping. I'm not on that weird stuff that Knuckles usually be on. Friend of mine. But, yeah.
Ah, you must be talking about that porcupine guy.
Porcupine?
Yeah, that porcupine. Me and him had a little scuffle back in the day.
I deal with an echidna.
I've never fought in an echidna before.
But, yeah, I'm you. And you must have been the feels that I heard way back in the 90s.
You say that like it isn't the 90s.
It isn't the 90s.
Me, a time traveler? That'd be eh?
You'd be surprised the amount of adventures that, if they would have stuck with you, that you would have been on. Time travel.
That sounds like a whole bunch of loony.
It may sound loony, but it is true. Trust me. Lots of different scenarios where it's came into play. But, yeah, they must have gave you an entirely different zone.
No?
World. Probably because when they chose me. Huh. So you're from an entirely different zone.
Sorry. What is that?
Universe.
I'm very confused.
Different universe, alternate dimension. That's to click some way or another.
Must be... must be like that one thing that that one girl was babbling about.
Girl?
Yeah. Some little fox girl.
Little fox girl. Tails?
Was that her name? I forget.
But, it's a major surprise to see you here. Even though I've never got to meet you back when SEGA was still doing their thing.
I'm still terribly confused about this whole thing. But I'm going to say it's a pleasure to meet you regardless, so I don't be rude.
Yeah, it's good to meet you too. Fist bump, man.
Yeah.
Actually, why don't I show you around so you get a pretty good just an idea of my place compared to yours. See if we can look at some familiar faces.
Very well.
And also, it's 2025 right now.
Do we have flying cars here?
Sorta in one city. Come on, bud.
Anyway, regardless.
Let's see how fast you can be on your feet.
Oh.